Hello, welcome to Learn German with Turbo. On this channel, in this series, we are going to prepare for our B1 Goethe exam. I'm going to share all the resources, tips and tricks that you need to ace this exam. Los geht's! The step 1 to prepare for B1 Goethe exam is to understand the marking scheme and exam pattern very well. So in this video, we are going to discuss that. First, we are going to start by learning what are the four sections. So they are Lesen, Hören, Sprechen and Schreiben, just like your A1 and A2 exam. But the thing that is different this time is that you have to score 60% in each of these sections. Unlike your A1 and A2 exam where you have to score 60% in total in all four sections, this time you need to pass each section separately. Right? So we are going to talk about the first section of the exam, which is Lesen. This is the reading section of the exam in which you have to read certain texts and answer the questions. The questions will be in the richtig oder falsch format, or you might have to choose the correct option A, B oder C, and you might also have to match the advertisements to the correct person. Now there are 5 tiles with 30 questions in total, which is for 30 marks. You get 65 minutes to attempt this section, and you remember you need to pass it individually, so you need to score at least 18 out of 30. Now I'm going to share a description of each of the 5 tiles of the Lesen exam. I would suggest that you take screenshots of the following files. Now let's move on to the second section, which is Hören. In this you would listen to certain texts. Some will be played once and some will be played twice, and you need to answer the questions again in richtig oder falsch format or in A, B oder C. In this section we have 4 tiles. 2 will be played twice and 2 will be played only once. There are 30 questions in total again for 30 marks, and again you have to pass this individually and you need to score at least 18 out of 30 to pass this section. Next section we are going to talk about is Schreiben. This section of B1 Goethe exam is very easy to score if you have prepared well with good strategy. So stay tuned for the video that I am going to make dedicatedly on Schreiben of B1 Goethe exam. Now let's look at the structure of Schreiben section. Here you need to attempt 3 tiles in 60 minutes for a total of 100 marks. Again, remember this section has to be passed individually, so you need to score 60 out of 100. Now let's look at each of the 3 tiles of this section. First you have tile 1, in which you would be writing an informal letter of about 80 words. You would be given 3 points, 3 prompts you can say, and you need to write 2 to 3 sentences on each of these prompts. Here I'm going to share the marking scheme of this tile. Now the next tile, tile 2, in which you would be writing your opinion on a topic. In this style you need to write at least 80 words again, and you would be marked out of 40 marks. Here I am sharing the marking scheme. Now let's look at the tile 3. Here we would be writing a formal letter. Now this is the easiest one, as you need to only write 40 words for 20 marks. Here I am going to share the marking scheme of tile 3. Now let's discuss about the last section, which is Sprechen. Again, just like your Schreiben, this section is also easy to score. Now in this section we have 3 tiles, and you are going to perform this section for a total of 50 minutes for 100 marks. We need to score of 60 out of 100 to be able to pass this section individually. Now let's look at the 3 tiles. In the first one, you would be planning something with your partner, and this discussion goes on for around 3 minutes. You would be scored out of 28 marks. In the second tile, you need to present a topic. You would be given 2 choices, 2 topics. You need to pick one. You need to present this topic for around 3 minutes. Next, the third tile is going to be a discussion kind of tile in which you would be talking about your partner's topic, your topic, and there might be some Q&A. This section is for 16 marks. Now you're left with 16 marks. You would be scored out of 16 for your pronunciation during the 3 tasks, that is your tile 1, 2 and 3 in SPRECHEN. So in this video I have shared a very general structure and marking scheme of B1 Goethe exam. I'm going to post a video dedicated to each section, that is Lesen, HOREN, SCHREIBEN and SPRECHEN of B1 Goethe exam soon. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share this video with your friends who are also preparing for B1 exam. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please like this video. It really helps. It is very encouraging. And also mention in the comments what you would like to learn next. Cheers!